Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another Culture Moment video. We're so excited to be with you. My name is Callie.
And my name is Mike, and we are so excited to just get to share with you this morning a ton of awesome stuff that's been going on and that's coming up in the next few weeks. And the first thing that we want to tell you about is Equip Conference.
Yay!
It's coming up in just a few weeks now on February 9th and 10th. And the Equip Conference is an opportunity for us to pour into you as those who are making disciples both in Stonecreek and around Stonecreek. And so we just want to invest in you. It's an opportunity for you to come to capture a new vision for discipleship and also to get some tools in your tool belt in discipleship at all of our different breakouts. And so if you want to register for that, you can at stonecreek.church/events. And you can also share that with your small group. Invite them to come along with you so that we can continue to grow the vision of discipleship here at Stonecreek.
Yes. And our sermon recap this week, on Sunday, Pastor Stephen talked about our identity being saved. It is the most foundational thing about who we are, is that Jesus came, died on the cross, rose again to save us. And we are so grateful for that. I mean, that is just such a big boulder in who we are as people. And if we really grasp that, we are saved and we've been redeemed, that can change everything about our lives. So I hope you were able to bring a friend, that they were able to hear the gospel. And we got to see a really cool representation of that in baptisms this week, which is always so exciting and so encouraging for us to see. And then our culture statement this week is we bleed boldness. And going back to being saved and our identity being saved is that we know through our identity, we can bleed boldness in how we share the gospel with others, how we live our lives in a bold way, having conversations that might take a little bit of boldness to have, but that we can bleed that out in our lives, and because of who we are, it just is an overflow in our speech and how we live.
And we have two great examples of boldness this week in our ministry wins. A lot of times we only have one ministry win for you, but today we have two.
Oh, yeah.
And the first one is, we heard recently from one of our small groups that it was a couple's small group, and a woman had joined the group, and she was in hopes that her husband would eventually join her. He had been kind of spurned by the church and wasn't ready to let it back in, and they just found out that this week he's going to join their small group going forward, and he's going to give the church another chance. And so we're so excited to see how relationship and how proximity to the church can just help to soften people's hearts. And the communities that we're creating here are allowing people to step out in boldness and take leaps of faith, knowing that God will answer. And another example of that was on a Sunday morning a few weeks ago. A member of our spiritual growth team had a conversation with someone who just received a terminal diagnosis from their doctor. And so she's been walking with them and praying with them and just being there as a support system. And yesterday we just got news that she had prayed over them, and this person accepted Jesus into their heart and is asking questions about getting baptized. And it is so incredible to see the way that God is working through all of you, through the ways that you are leading people, through the ways that you are investing in people. And so we're so grateful for you and for the boldness that you have because of your faith in Jesus. And so we just want to encourage you to continue to bleed boldness, continue to share with us those ministry wins, because we love to celebrate alongside you, and continue to invest in both the Now Gen and the people in your small group as well. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
Have a great week.